Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, if you park your car in the World Market Complex, that complex is already, we have to remove the car, otherwise they're going to park your car complex, we have to remove it. World Market Complex, if you park your car, you need to remove it immediately, otherwise they're going to tow your car. Because their complex is full, it is impacting their business right now. So
Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Bhaktivedanta Swami Nityananda. So are you. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshitarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Your turn. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmitam Shri Chaitanya Vishnu Stapitam Lena Bhutale Swayambhuta Paramaya Nati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Sri Yuta Parakamala Shri Guru Vaishnavascha Shri Rupam Sagrajata Sagala Amritam Tam Sajivanam Sadvaitam Sadvatutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitascha Hare Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tattva Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishvavanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha Nitai Naminekshe Name Bhakte Sharamuyena Dite Chere Nitai Naminekshe Name Bhakte Sharamuyena Dite Chere Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Welcome to ISKCON of Silicon Valley, everyone. Thank you very much for coming. Is there a space in the middle there? That's remarkable. If you'd like, let's do an experiment in trigonometry or whatever science we need. You need an advanced degree for this, but let's see if we can, what the effect is of filling in that hole and if it radiates outwardly. For that, maybe you need calculus. I don't know. Fill in the gaps. Look at that. Call everyone, you know, they can. We got plenty of room now. And if you want to move up several inches, that might have a multiplier effect also. Hare Krishna, everyone. What a joyful day, isn't it? It's joyful because by nature, we're happy when we're connected with Krishna. Krishna is full of happiness, and we're the same nature as Krishna. Only, as Krishna describes in the Bhagavad Gita, Mamai Vamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana Manakshashtan Indriyani Prakriti Stani Karshati. Because we're fragmental parts of Krishna, infinitesimal fragments of Krishna, like a scintilla, is like a little spark. And we have the same nature as Krishna, but because we're tiny, it's possible that we can be overcome by Krishna's energies. In fact, we, souls, are called tatasta, and this means marginal. Krishna has several energies, as mentioned in the Vishnu Purana, and a verse quoted by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Srila Sanatana Goswami in the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, which you see so beautifully displayed right now around Srila Prabhupada, our founder Acharya's Vyasasana, an ornate seat, upon which those who represent the long line of teachers that come down from Krishna are asked to sit to honor the Sampradaya. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu quoted this very important verse for us to discover ourselves. He says, Vishnu Shakti Para Prokta Kshetra Gyakya Tatapara Avidya Karma Sangyangya Tritiya Shakti Rishite. There's three main energies. There's the internal energy, the external energy, and the marginal energy. Internal energy means the spiritual world, and Krishna describes that in the Bhagavad Gita. First, I'll back up 2 verses, and Krishna says, Avyakta Vyaktaya Sarva Pravavantya Haragame Tatrai Vyakyas Samdhyakta Samdhake. We'll try that again. Avyakta Vyaktaya Sarva Prabhavatya Haragame. I can't hear with that first. Ragame Praliyante Tatra Vyakyakta Samdhake. Bhutagrama sa evayam bhutva bhutva praliyate ratyagame vashaparta prabhavatya haragame. Here you hear the words avyakta and vyakta. This refers to the material energy, which is sometimes here and sometimes not. Literally, the whole show of the material nature. We're in a universe, but there are many universes, according to the Vedas. If you imagine a huge sack of mustard seeds are very tiny, and you put them all together, it'd be hard to count them all in a big bag. So there's a way in which all the universes put together in the material or external energy of the Lord are like millions, billions, trillions, actually, of universes clustered together. And they have a beginning and an end. There's a time cycle for the material world, and therefore sometimes it's manifest, and sometimes it's not manifest. When it's not manifest, the elements that are here within the material world envelope back into themselves, and they come back into a nondescript, neutral substance. All of that enters back into the body of Mahavishnu, the inconceivably gigantic form of the Lord who rests on the causal ocean. And that includes all the souls. All the souls go back into Mahavishnu. In fact, earlier we sang the Sri Brahma Samhita, and in that prayer by Brahma, who's the first created being in the universe, there's the statement, what's wrong with me? That when the Lord exhales, all the Yashyaika Nishvasitakala Mata Valambya Jivanti Loma Vilaja Jaganananata Vishnur Mahansi Yasya Kala Vishesho Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. When he exhales, everything manifests in this world, and there's an order in which it manifests. There's order in the universe. It comes from the intelligence of the Lord. If you see things well engineered, it's from some intelligence. And when he inhales again, the material energy comes back within his body in the manner I described, but the living entities are there also. Imagine how large he is, that in one exhalation, if you've ever done pranayama and they ask you to hold for a few beats, it can be a strain, right? But Mahavishnu, his exhalation is 311 trillion years. So next time you go to your pranayama class and they say, exhale, how long should I hold it? 311 trillion years. And then you can inhale for the same amount of time. That's what Mahavishnu does, how inconceivably large that feature of God is. We go inside the body of the Lord, and according to the Vedas, we have three general states of consciousness. One of them is awakened consciousness, that is when we're moving about and aware that we're aware like we are right now. We know we're in this room, we know we're sitting together and so forth. And then there's sleeping with dreams, and oftentimes we're aware of our dreams in the dream, but then sometimes we wake up and remember our dreams for a while until we come back into this awakened state. And then there's a state called susupti where we're not conscious. Well, we're actually, literally, we're conscious of nothing. It's not that we're ever unconscious. The soul always maintains its status as a conscious entity. But it's called sleeping without dream. It's such a deep state. When we're remanifest into the world, when the Lord exhales, then there's a way in which the material world gets manifest again, and its purpose is to give us an opportunity. There's two opportunities in this world manifest by Krishna. One is to try to enjoy. Build up your 401k, get the best possible position you can in the material world, shop at Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, and try to make yourself comfortable. The other purpose of the material creation, and the main purpose, is for the souls to come back into Krishna consciousness, to awaken their consciousness. There are general states of consciousness also described, covered consciousness, like plants. They're alive, they're conscious, but their sensory perception is extremely limited. Then they're animals. You can see that their consciousness isn't entirely covered, but it's limited. They have feelings, they can interact with us, many species and so forth. Some are extremely intelligent, even have some systems of language and using tools and so forth. And then there's the human form, which gives full facility for what's called blooming consciousness. When our consciousness blooms, it means that we come back into our original spiritual state. So when we come back out of Mahavishnu and he exhales, the material world's all available to us, and it's for either of those purposes. And the Lord reminds us where we left off in the last creation. A little reminder after 311 trillion years. Asau gunmayir bhavir bhuta sukshmendriya adbi swanirmiteshu nirvishto bhunte bhuteshu tadgunan. Because Krishna is always with us, we come back to the material creation. Haribo. So there's a way in which Krishna's preference is that we not stay in the material world. It's incompatible with our nature. We're spiritual, but the material world is limited, and we don't like it. And without knowledge of the purpose of the material creation, and without a process to develop one's consciousness, one is held here in the material world as if in a prison for as long as it takes to reawaken that original consciousness that we have, which is called Krishna consciousness, or consciousness of our connection with Krishna. We're actually part of Krishna, we're always part of Krishna, but we forget. And we get covered over by Krishna's external energy. So, as marginal beings, we can go either into the material nature or we can go into the spiritual nature. That's what it means to be tatastha. It's like the beach. The beach sometimes wet, sometimes dry. It's a margin. So that's our nature, according to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whose appearance day it is today. And Krishna comes at various times to the world in order to give a process through which anyone from any walk of life can practice and revive his or her consciousness of Krishna. In this age, which is a very specific age, it's as if the universe has seasons. Seasons are noticeable in most places, and you can see winter, spring, summer, and fall. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. There's a way that they have their own characteristics. And this age we're in now is called Kali. And Kali is noted for quarrel. I guess it hadn't started yet, right? People don't quarrel nowadays, do they? Almost exclusively. It all started when there was Mac and then, what's the other one? Windows. Nobody could agree on that. And then from there it spread everywhere, all over the world. Everyone had some difference of opinion about everything. And that's Kali Yuga. It's an age where technology reigns, machines reign, and are prominent, and there's very little time for spiritual practice. So in this particular age, there's a very special avatar. Avatar actually means one who comes down to save you. That's the real meaning of avatar. And in this age, Kali, which just started, you're not very late for it. Just got in on the ground floor. And the name of the avatar is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he offers a system of spiritual practice through which anyone in any situation in life can restore his or her original Krishna consciousness. So this incarnation presents most particularly the chanting of God's names. In fact, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna comes, and sometimes when he comes, he doesn't present himself as the Supreme. He disguises himself. And in this age, he disguises himself as a devotee of Krishna. And the reason is that Krishna came at the end of Dwapara Yuga. That was about 5,000 years ago. And he gave teachings, for instance, the Bhagavad Gita. And in the Bhagavad Gita, he concludes by saying, Sarva dharman parityaja mamekam sharanam braja aham tam sarva papebhyo. Essentially, he says, just give your entire consciousness to me. And why bother with all these other things? You're going to die anyway. So might as well become Krishna conscious. And he says, if you just surrender to me, dedicate your life to me. I almost tried to avoid, I did try to avoid the word, because it's such a scary word, surrender, not me. But he says that, and it was a little too much for people. It's like, yeah, right, maybe next time. In 311 trillion more years, I'll think about it. So Krishna comes in the Kali Yuga personally to show by example what it means to surrender. It's not so scary. There's chanting, there's dancing, there's feasting on prasadam or spiritual food, and sitting with high-minded people, hearing from the Srimad Bhagavatam, which are intriguing stories within stories within stories that enthrall the mind. It's bhakti yoga. So he taught that system as a devotee, and he showed step by step how to do it. Now, sometimes you might see a parent or a teacher showing a child how to write some letters, and they're assisting the child, and one shouldn't think that the teacher's learning, but actually the teacher's showing by example. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did that, taking every step through his life to show exactly how to become Krishna conscious, how to surrender to Krishna, how to be happy and revive one's consciousness. So he started what's called the Sankirtan movement. And the word Sankirtan means to glorify God in a group. Sam means together, and Kirtan comes from the word kirti, which means fame, to make somebody famous. So you say, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. And he showed, starting in his own hometown called Navadvip. First of all, I should say, when he was born, actually God isn't born. He's always here, and he just manifests himself conveniently at a particular time. That's why he says in Bhagavad Gita, so we don't mistake him to be an ordinary person, Janma karma chame divyam evam yo veti tattvata tyakva deham punarjanma naiti mamiti sorjana. That my so-called birth and activities in this world are not ordinary, they're divine. And extra bonus thrown in, one who knows the nature of the divinity of my appearance and activities also doesn't have to take birth again in this world. So Krishna knows this, that if he comes and he shows himself in this world and people become attached to him, that's the way in which they become extricated from the material world and begin their journey back home, back to the spiritual world. When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, which is on this day, that's why we're celebrating a Gaura Purnima, he appeared on the day of an eclipse. And I've been in India. In fact, I was in Mayapur during an eclipse around Gaura Purnima time. And who here knows what everyone does during an eclipse if you're near the Ganges River, otherwise known as the Ganga? What do? Not just a bath. You get in there and you stay in there, because eclipses are known to be malefic. They cast some pall over the world inauspiciously. So people go to a place where they can stay in a state of purity. And the Ganga is always pure. So people pile into the Ganga. There were thousands of people in the Ganga altogether. And miraculously, none of us drowned. And we were all chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Of course, Krishna can appear at any time he wants, but he chose that particular time to appear in the world because that was his inauguration, just as he had come out of the womb of his mother, that everyone was chanting Hare Krishna. And then he played another trick as a baby. When he was a baby, he'd cry a lot, and nobody could figure out how to get him to stop, except for once by accident they started chanting Hare Krishna, and then he immediately stopped. They said, wait a minute, that might be a thing. Let's test it with a double-blind study. So he started crying again, saying, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So everyone would come to see the little baby, and they, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. As soon as they stopped, and this was his first teaching. This is our life. Special, we asked her to do that for sound effects. As soon as you stop chanting Hare Krishna, then, nobody likes me. School's really hard, and So Lord Chaitanya showed it's as simple as black and white. When you're chanting Hare Krishna, there's light. And this is so simple. Spiritual life's not complicated. In fact, in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, we find the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. See these books up here? They have all the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. They're extensive, but they're simple and easy, and they're easy to apply. They're accessible. It's not something so philosophical that you think, oh, I could never do that. I can't live on air or move to the Himalayas or give away all my stuff. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught very simple process, and one of the principles is, he said, when you're in the light of Krishna consciousness, then the darkness immediately abates. We can relate to that, because as soon as you turn on the light, the darkness goes away. And he showed by example how to stay in the light of the spiritual world, and that's by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Now, there are many philosophies in the world, and even as a little baby, he's an avatar, remember, even though he's a baby. So it's Krishna, but he's playing as a little child. So one day, after playing with his friends, his mother, Shachi, brought him some sweets infused with rice. It's a Bengali thing. You have to have been there to understand it. So sweetmeats, and she lovingly gave to her little child, Nimai. He's born under a neem tree. And she went away for a moment and came back. Was he eating the sweets? No, he was eating dirt. And his mother was alarmed. See her little Nimai baby just eating dirt, dirt around his. And she said, what are you doing? Why are you eating dirt? I just brought you sweetmeats. And little Nimai said to her, what's the difference? Dirt and the sweets, they're both just energy. And she was astounded that this bogus philosophy was coming out of the mouth of her little child. She said, that's Mayavad philosophy. And she said, actually, if you eat dirt, you'll get sick. If you eat the sweetmeats, then you'll be happy and healthy. And she said, this is a very practical application. The idea that everything's one and homogeneously merges into itself and there's no purpose to anything, this is a nonsense philosophy. And although she explained it simply, her little child then replied, Mother, why didn't you tell me this before? This is the way that Lord Chaitanya enacted with all his devotees and the people of the world, he would draw out of them some devotion, crying, first of all, appearing at the time when everyone was going to chant anyway. Next, a little baby crying until you chant. Then he would give these didactic sessions, very simple, but eat dirt, and have his mother explain the philosophy of Krishna consciousness and defeat Mayavad philosophy. So throughout his life, he gave these kind of teachings, and he gave very detailed teachings to his most advanced students, Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami. And they're the topic of the book you see, the upper left. That's called the Madhya Lila. It's in 3 parts. The beginning is the Adi Lila. It tells the beginning of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance in the world, his childhood pastimes, and then it goes into the Madhya Lila when he grows up. He's 24 years old. He takes sannyas, and then he gives these teachings. And then the last part is the Anja Lila, the end. And one of my favorite parts is Lord Chaitanya's teachings to Srila Sanatana Goswami. If you study that section, you'll get a very clear idea of what's most important in your practice of devotional service. If you read, see there's 9 volumes of this book, and if you read only 19 pages a day, and most of them, you could finish 19 pages in maybe 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. Sometimes the purports are a little longer, and it would take you longer than that, but you'll finish the whole book, that whole book, in 1 year. The whole thing, 9 volumes. And just recently, when I was in India on a retreat, we took the first part of that book called the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, and we read the whole first part in 28 days. And after I finished, my thought was, I wish everybody could read this book. It's so clarifying, and it gives so much enthusiasm to practice Krishna consciousness. So today we're starting from this morning. I think we made an offering of these books to whomever was there, and quite a few people, not only from this room, but from around the world. We had people texting in from various places around the world, like where? UK, Australia, Canada, Florida is another country. I dare say hundreds of people took sets of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. They were only about $100, $99 in fact, and they fit nicely on in any home, even if you have a mobile home, a little trailer, this will fit. And then one of the ways to have a coherent spiritual practice with a cohesive spiritual practice with your whole family or your neighbors is just invite people over and say, we're going to read a few pages today. You want to come sit? And people go, yeah, sure, I'll try it out. And next thing you know, the energy in the room goes up. And people start to think in a different way. This is the power of the process of Krishna consciousness. You may not understand exactly how it works, but if you follow the process, and one of the ways that you can do that is called Shravanam, is just to hear. So these are authorized spiritual literatures that have been vetted by the best of acharyas, and it's been passed down painstakingly, in fact. It's originally in Bengali, but it's translated into English. And you can take one of those, put it in your house, and then call a session every night with your family. Just tell everyone that dinner will start when we finish our 19 pages, or 10, or 5, or 1. Even 1 is okay. And if you just do that on a regular basis, you'll find that everyone in the family starts to feel more satisfied. And if kids are used to looking at a screen somewhere, they'll find great relief to sit with the family and hear It's an age-old process, just hearing. And the neighbors might want to come over also and hear something. And if you want to really make it, bring it to another dimension, then just feed them a little something too. You know, invite people over, say, we're going to have a soiree. Come over, we're going to read a little Chaitanya Charita, read it together, and then we'll feed you a little something. And if you want more people to come, then feed them a little more than a little something. And it's prasadam. Prasadam is spiritual food. You cook it with devotion and you offer it to Krishna, and then it becomes a sacrament. You take it and you feel purified. So that, read the book out loud to your friends. Ask everyone in the trailer park. 6 o'clock, come over from your trailer to our trailer. We have a double wide. You can use ours. And we'll sit in there, we'll read, or you can sit in the park out in front. Just read a little bit. Then you can eat, then chant, or chant, then eat. Which would you rather do? Either way, it works. Chant, eat, chant. So there's only a few things. There's read the book. What's it called? How much is it? That's it? That's crazy. We're crazy. I don't know. And then there's, what's the second one? Okay, some people are saying eat, other people say chant. But it doesn't matter what order you do it in. But if you do those three things, eat, chant, and read together, you'll have a Hare Krishna movement in your own trailer park. If you look from an airplane that has infrared sensitivity, they'll fly over and they'll see some heat coming from your trailer park where you live, or wherever you may live. And that comes from the spiritual power, and you'll feel it too. You'll feel uplifted. So that's the nature of what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught. There's deep philosophy, but there's a simple, simple application that anybody can do. So we have 5 more minutes in this part of our program, I think. I'm going to double check. Maybe I already went over. No, we're good. I have 5 minutes. So now let's see if anybody has a reasonable question or an interesting reflection from anything you've heard so far. Reasonable, interesting. Is that intimidating? Just say whatever you want. Raise your hand and give some reflection to anything you heard so far. Or ask a question and I'll answer it in under 60 seconds. Guaranteed or your money back from today's program. Yes?
Hare Krishna, thank you very much for the wonderful Abhishek and the Kirtan and class. So my question is, as you mentioned, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and gave this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but Narad Muni previous in Bhagavatam he says, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, there is Om Namo Narayana Namo, there are many mantras which has been given, and practice and Dhruva saw the Lord in 6 months by that mantra. So what is the difference? How do you say that Hare Krishna Mahamantra is more powerful where Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya? So could you please give some explanation why Lord Chaitanya emphasized Hare Krishna?
It's got to be under 60 seconds. Hare Krishna is so nice. If you hear Hare Krishna, you can't stop thinking about it. Right? Yes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare. First time I heard a Hare Krishna mantra, it just kept going through my head. And then I heard it on the radio because there was a musician who put it in his music, and I heard that, and I was like, Hare, there it is again, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So the name Krishna is very powerful. It means the all-attractive, the one who pulls us in, has all the charisma. In fact, you say, Hare, charisma. Now try that a few times. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. It sounds like you have a little accent. But that's what it means. It's all attractive. So Hare means the energy of the Lord. It's a prayer. It's open to everybody. Then Krishna, all attractive. And Rama means the highest pleasure. So it's got everything. And it's beautiful. And it's highly recommended by our acharyas. They say, chant Hare Krishna. So Shukadeva Goswami says, Veneer Nitam. He said, it's already vetted. They already took care of this. Don't worry about it. Just chant and eat. And then read the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, 18 pages. Is there one more? 3 minutes. Yo. It's all in the family. Did you get a mic?
I like the analogy you used for marginal potency, the beach, where it acts like a margin. I didn't realize that word comes from margin, where it's in between and it can move in either direction. I really like that analogy.
Yeah, we're free to go where we wish. That's a little bit of a burden because we can misuse our freedom. But if we have the fortune of meeting those who are on a spiritual track, they can pull us along and say, it's fine. And Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Raga dvesho vimuktaistu vishayan indriyaishcharan atmavasher atma prasadam adhigachati. Interestingly, the more you discipline yourself in the spiritual path, the more you become free. Doesn't it sound counterintuitive? That there's a saying from one of the organizations within our organization. It's all about marriage, but they say in a proper marriage, strengthening the bonds that free us. Isn't that interesting? So in a way, the more we're able to take advantage of the spiritual process, then we become more and more free and happy. So this is Gaura Purnima. You can make a prayer today that please let me become more solidly situated in the spiritual practice. There is a very clear path given. Of course, there's paths all over the world, but this is a very sweet, clear, philosophically sound path. You can read about it in the books, and it's a joyful process. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted everyone to be joyful when they practice. And we invite everyone to come and just be part of this Hare Krishna movement. There's plenty of engagement. Our goal is to develop throughout the Bay Area and have facilities in every sector around the Bay Area, including all the way up to Santa Rosa and beyond, to invite people into this environment where you can. That's it. What's the letters for that? See, we're having an argument up here about which way it goes. In any case, now the next part of our program is should be on the tip of my mind. It is it's an opportunity. They wanted me to say, where's Malini? Yeah, this morning we did a shout out, and we can't do it for very long. It has a limited amount of time to offer people the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. You can sponsor it by raising your hand and giving your name, and then we'll follow up with you. You can donate through PayPal, Cash App, MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Carte Blanche, Diners Club, Costco, whatever you have. And we'll take it. But we don't have much time. And what happened this morning is we ran out of time because so many people want to do it, but he had to move on to the program. So she got a lot of angry mail saying why we didn't get a chance to take a set or donate some, because we send them all over the world to various places to people who don't have them. They don't even have the money to buy a $99 set of books. And so we ship them out immediately. They're gone within a week and distributed all over the world. So we're trying to appease those who became annoyed that we stopped it early. And just to clear your name and reputation for stopping it early today, I hand it over to you for making some kind of amends.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. In fact, this morning, total we got sponsorships for 365 Chaitanya Charitamrita sets.
Haribol!
And some, not knowing that we ended early, they kept sending some messages. So I want to start with those who missed in the morning. One is Prachi Mataji, who wanted to sponsor 2 sets of Chaitanya Charitamrita today.
Haribol!
And for those who are wondering, what is this Chaitanya Charitamrita sponsorship? The entire set, as you see, next to Srila Prabhupada, those are 9 volumes, as His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu was mentioning in the class. The 9 volume of Chaitanya Charitamrita set costs only $99. Either you can take it for yourself, or you can sponsor for somebody else. You can sponsor 1 set, 2 sets, 5 sets, 10, 20, 50, 100, whatever you like. The reason I said those numbers because in the morning somebody sponsored 50. So just wanted to give that. And if you would like, if you're watching online, you can text in at 408-515-5292. Number again, 408-515-5292. And we'll take your pleasures here. And we just have about 10 minutes.
Our operators are standing by to take your calls.
You can raise your hand if you like to sponsor. You have to tell your name because it's very hard to. Shweta Mataji. She wants to sponsor 2 sets. 1 set for herself and 1 for someone else. Haribol! Megan. Megan would like to sponsor 2 sets of Chaitanya Charitamrita. Akshar Nitai Prabhu.
Akshar Nitai, 5.
5 sets of Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Haribol!
Aditya Prabhu, 2 sets of Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Haribol!
Ram Kumar Vasudevan Prabhu, 1 set.
Haribol!
Prashant Prabhu, 5 sets of Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Haribol!
Kennedy, 1 set.
Haribol!
Lakshmi, 1 set of Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Haribol!
Deepa, 1 set of Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Haribol!
While Hansapriya, you can check, SKP Prabhu, you can check in the room. I'm just checking the messages online.
Yes, they can also chime in on Zoom, Facebook, YouTube, and also you can actually text us or on WhatsApp on Weekend Warrior.
Sham Bhakta Prabhu want to do 1 set. Haribol! So if you compare with Ramayana, we have like Yuddha Kanda, Yodha Kanda, Kishkinda Kanda. Like that in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, Madhya Leela, Anta Leela. So it will be fantastic opportunity today. Anybody want to sponsor? Hare Krishna.
Actually, we are lucky to have the owner of the Gaura Indian grocery store, and he would like to sponsor 1 set. Hare Krishna.
Haribol!
Okay, they were asking the number. The number we have on the screen, 408-515-5292. 408-515-5292.
Online scores, I just would like to read a few. Zoe Alexander would like to sponsor 1 set of Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Haribol!
And 1 set from Samriddhi Suram.
Haribol! Way to go, Samriti Suram.
1 set from Satvika Devidasi.
Haribol!
Shamarupa Prabhu would like to sponsor 1 set of Chaitanya Charitamrita in the memory of his father.
Haribol!
Ashok Prabhu, 5 sets. Haribol.
Oh.
2 sets for Ayan.
Haribol!
Rasamrita Sesha Prabhu, 2 sets.
Haribol!
Prabhu, your name? Rakesh Prabhu, 2 sets.
Haribo!
Baljit, 2 sets.
Haribo!
Ashish Singh, 1 set of Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Haribo!
And Prabodh would like to send 1 set of Chaitanya Charitamrita to Nepal.
Haribo! We have a few more minutes as we're moving on to the next program. We'll set a timer and let you know.
Yes, ma'am.
For Ramanuja and Chaitanya, I want to do 2 sets, Prabhuji.
Haribo!
Balimardan Prabhu, 3 sets.
Haribo!
Labanga. 2 set. Labanga.
Haribo! Well, since time is almost out,
Prabhu. Oh. Venkatesh Prabhu, 10 sets.
Haribo!
What's your name, Han?
Your name, Mataji?
Sheila Nandan, 1 set.
Haribo!
Haribo!
There is one from Ram Kumar Vasudevan Prabhu, 1 set, but did we already count it earlier? We counted it.
It's
Okay,
counted.
that was it. Okay.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna. Vinay Prabhu would like to sponsor 2 sets. Haribo.
Haribo! Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7. When we get to 0, we got to stop. 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2, Krishna, saved.
Your name?
Your name, Anusha Mataji, 1 set. Haribo.
Haribo! Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2. What happened?
Kunjari would like to sponsor 1 set of Chaitanya Charitamrita. And this is Rajajivan Prabhu wants to sponsor 20 sets of Chaitanya Charitamrita on behalf of Madhavi and Yadupati.
Krishna.
Saurabh Prabhu would like to sponsor 2 sets on behalf of his daughters.
Haribo! That was a close one. Krishna 10, Krishna.
5 sets from Nikunja Sundari Devi Dasi.
Haribo! Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3.
Priyanka.
Avyukta. Priyanka Mataji was doing 1 set of Haribo.
Haribo! Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5,
Malini.
Krishna.
1 set from Tadiya Seva Prabhu and 1 set from Myra Sardana to his granddads.
What a great idea.
Haribo!
What happened?
There is one more from Kumari Leela, and this is one behalf of Guru Maharaj and on behalf of His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu and Nirakula Mataji. Haribo.
Thank you. I needed that. Krishna.
There were
10.
two sets, I think. Kumari, each sponsor, one for Radhana Swami Maharaj and one for Vaisesika Prabhu and Nirakula
Okay,
Mataji.
total 2 from Kumari.
Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3.
Gita Priya,
Gita Priya.
25 sets, Gita Priya! That's the Gita Priya, Malini and Srivas Pandit Prabhu. Haribo.
See her for a business opportunity after this class. Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6.
Malini.
2 sets for Raghunath from Prem Nitai Prabhu.
Haribo! Prem Nitai. If you're not happy after saying that name, there's no hope for you. Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2.
Mandali, is that for Rio? What? All right, I don't know what she said, but I'll sponsor a set for her.
Haribo! Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4.
Dad came back, Mandali, and he said one set for you and one set for your brother, Navdvip. So
Haribo!
2 sets.
You did it. Very good. Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2, Krishna 1.
Anay Singh want to sponsor 1 set of Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Haribo! Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2.
Yes, Prabhu. We have one more. Yes, Prabhu. 4 sets. 4 sets, the Garuda Indian store. Hare Krishna.
Haribo!
Sorry, your name, Prabhu? It's okay.
I know him personally. We are good. Thank you, Prabhu.
Krishna 10, Krishna 9.
It is her second Brahman initiation anniversary of Prema Kishori. So she would like to sponsor 1 set on your name and Nirakula Mataji's name.
Thank you very much.
Haribo!
So, Sundaram Prabhu want to. 7 sets.
Suyesh.
Suesh Bhargav.
Oh.
Suesh Bhargav, 7 sets.
Haribo!
We can round it up to 800, so that will be 8 sets.
Yes.
Thank you, Baba.
Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8.
Malini.
This is from Rohini Dulal Prabhu, 1 set on behalf of Nayana Manjari. Haribo!
Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4.
Malini.
Dheera Prashanta Prabhu would like to sponsor 5 sets for Guru Maharaj and Guru Ma. Haribo!
That's really touching. Thank you. Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2, Krishna 1, Krishna .5.
Malini.
Shraddha Mataji would like to sponsor 5 sets for Rakesh Prabhu, whose birthday is tomorrow. Prabhu, this is also another message from Sri Kumar Prabhu. He would like to sponsor 1 set on behalf of his parents who are here at the temple today. And 1 more set for Sundari Leela, Devi Dasi.
Krishna 10. Now we're really running out of time. I'm not kidding around now. Krishna 9. Krishna 8. Krishna 7. Krishna 6. Krishna 5. Krishna 4. Krishna 3. Last chance. Krishna 2. Krishna 1. What happened?
Again, Prema Kishori, it's their 22nd wedding anniversary today. So they want to sponsor 1 set for you and Nirakula Mataji again.
Okay, Sugata Gauranga Prabhu is saying 10 sets for Prem Kishore.
Haribo! So that's the 12 sets together. Haribo!
The new math. Okay.
So they total 11.
Oh. You have to make an offering.
Yeah, MSF offering.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, we can take last 2 counts and
Yeah, I mean, this is it. Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2.
Iron 2 sets earlier. They want to add 2 more sets on behalf of Guru Maharaj and Guru Ma.
We're starting at 2, though. You know that? So we have to stop. We have a next program. Right?
1 last count.
Krishna 2 is the big leagues. Krishna 1. There's no decimals on this one. Ah.
Shweta wanted a sponsor. For your daughter's
That's
birthday.
nice.
How many? 1 set.
That's very nice.
Haribo.
She slipped in. It's still between 1 and 0. It's hanging by a thread. Oh, Mayank's here.
Mayank Agrawal for 5 sets.
Oh my God.
Haribo!
5 sets. Haribo! Still hanging.
Malini, you have more?
So close, about to fall off. Last opportunity, Gaura Purnima. Preemptive giving. Give it before it's unceremoniously taken from you.
Tripti Mataji would like to sponsor 1 set.
Haribo! But we're still ticking.
Nikunja Nayak Prabhu would like to sponsor 10 sets of Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Haribo!
Oh. There is Saurav Prabhu doesn't want to miss the bit. He wants to sponsor 2 sets on my daughter's behalf. That's the Saurav Kumar
I
Prabhu.
think counted already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Saurav Kumar? Haribo. Okay.
Haribo!
Haribo!
Thank you everyone for participating in the yajna. Whatever you give to Krishna goes on your permanent record. Whatever you wait to give away that gets unceremoniously taken from you by the IRS, one of your 52 cousins, stolen from your purse, you don't get any credit. So better to give away before it's taken. Now we're going to have a special offering that we do here on every festival. We're going to, in a moment, stand up. We'll put away all the asanas, those are the seats, There's a place for them right underneath the Jumbotron in the corner. And then we're going to make an arc around Srila Prabhupada's Vyasasana for an offering of the scores. And that's only going to be a few minutes. Then after that, we're having an Aarti ceremony and a genuine old-fashioned Hare Krishna dance party. Thank you, everybody, for coming to Gaura Purnima. Hare Krishna. We're going to start in about 1 minute and 30 seconds. We have to roll up this carpet here if we have a few volunteers. And everyone, the ladies can be on the right-hand side over here. Make an arc around Srila Prabhupada's Vyasasana. Now we have 1 minute left before we start. Now we have 30 seconds, and we're going to do a miracle if anybody wants to see one. If you can hear me, raise your hand. If you can hear me, raise your hand. If you can hear me, say shh. If you want to see a miracle, raise your hand. Okay, ready? When I count to 3, the whole house will go completely quiet. You ready? 1, 2, Krishna 10, 3. Okay.
Dear Srila Prabhupada, please accept our most humble obeisances at the dust of your lotus feet. All glories to your divine grace. We are gathered here to offer the results of our 2024 Gaura Purnima monthly Sankirtan festival titled MSF of Be a Gardener. From Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela 9.36. अतएव आमी अज्ञ दिलु सब कारे यहाँ तहाँ प्रेम फल देह यारे तारे. Therefore, I order every man within this universe to accept this Krishna consciousness movement and distribute it everywhere. In this connection, there is a song sung by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Enechi aushadhi maya nasi baralagi hari nama maha mantra lao tumi magi Bhakti Vinoda Prabhu Charanit Padiya Sei Hari Nama Mantra La Ila Magiya. Under the spell of Maya or illusion, he does not consider the past or future, but is simply satisfied with the short lifespan that he has gotten for the present. To eradicate this illusion, Srila Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has brought the Sankirtana movement, and he requests everyone to accept and distribute it. A person who is actually a follower of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur must immediately accept the request of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by offering respectful obeisances unto his lotus feet and thus beg from him the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. If one is fortunate enough to beg from the Lord this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, his life is successful. The Bhakti community is a community of spiritual seekers who are interested in learning about the timeless wisdom and practices of Bhakti Yoga, the yoga of love and gratitude. With blessings of His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu and Her Grace Nirakula Mataji, the Bhakti community continued to inspire newcomers to pursue Bhakti through various weekly programs. This MSF, Bhakti On program continued the series titled Lessons from the Golden Monk. The topics discussed were the mind tends to do what we don't intend to do, knowing begins with believing, and cancel your karma. Around 30 people attended the program. On Thursdays, we started the second batch of Bhakti Circle Level 2 program. The topics discussed were time, the yoga ladder, different path, and one supreme. Around 10 people attended the program. On Fridays, the Success Sadhana program continued the series titled Superpowers. The topics covered were forgiveness, the mother of compassion, and the superpower application. Around 25 people attended the program every week. Next stop, the Mantra Zone. The in-person meetup continued to provide a safe space for newcomers to experience the bliss of mantra meditation, introductory bhakti discussion, and prasadam. Around 12 people attended the weekly meetup program at San Jose. On Sundays, the Women's Circle program continued every week, discussing Bhagavad Gita, focusing on the devotional service. Around 10 women attended these programs every week. Comunidad Bhakti, the Bhakti community for Spanish-speaking people, continued to conduct Bhakti classes for the newcomers. The programs included Japa Circle, Bhakti Circle, and Bhagavad Gita reading. The sessions were attended by around 30 people every week. We are happy to report that Comunidad Bhakti is exploring to start Bhakti community classes in the Republic of Colombia in South America. ISKCON Colombia team were very impressed with the Bhakti community program, the course content, marketing and follow-up system, and is looking forward to start the program soon. We are also very happy to report that we conducted a very successful podcast at Stanford University to launch the new book, The 4 Questions, A Pathway to Inner Peace, by His Grace Vaisesika Maharaj. LinkedIn Chief Technology Officer Raghu shared several day-to-day challenges faced by corporate executives, and His Grace Vaisesika Maharaj provided spiritual solutions to overcome these challenges faced by corporate professionals and students. Subsequently, the attendees had the opportunity to receive a signed copy of the book from His Grace Vaisesika Maharaj. All available 50 copies were taken by the attendees very quickly. Around 150 people attended the podcast in person and online. Bhakti community's sole purpose is to associate newcomers with Vaishnavas so that newcomers can progress in Bhakti Yoga. Vaishnava Samanga Lava, or VSL, is a metric that measures how many times a newcomer comes in association with a Vaishnava through a devotional service class. For this MSF, we are very happy to report that Bhakti community Seattle achieved 220 Vaishnava Sangha Lavas. For this MSF, Comunidad Bhakti's goal was to achieve 525 Vaishnava Sangha Lavas. We are very happy to report that Comunidad Bhakti achieved the goal and achieved 1,600 Vaishnava Sangha Lavas. Around 32 newcomers attended the Bhakti community programs this MSF. For this MSF, Bhakti Community Silicon Valley's goal was to achieve 375 Vaishnava Sangha Lavas. We are happy to report that Bhakti Community achieved we are very happy to report that Bhakti Community Silicon Valley achieved 1,291 VSLs. Around 55 around 55 newcomers attended the Bhakti community program this MSF. We are eternally indebted and grateful to all the volunteers, room leaders, speakers, mentors, and book distributors who work tirelessly every day to fulfill Srila Prabhupada's mission and spread Krishna consciousness in the Western world. We also want to thank all our donors who help us maintain the Bhakti community. And finally, our most heartfelt, sincere gratitude to His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu and Her Grace Nirakula Mataji. It's only due to your presence, leadership, and motivation that Bhakti community exists and is thriving. Bhakti community gets the opportunity to serve newcomers due to the tireless efforts of the book distribution team who introduced Bhakti community to these newcomers. Now Her Grace Malini Mataji will present the book distribution results.
With respect to books, Srila Prabhupada, we set the following goals for this Be a Gardener MSF. The goals of this MSF were to distribute at least 250 Chaitanya Charitamrita sets from the beginning of the year till today, to memorize and meditate on the Mangalacharana prayers from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, and to complete the Sankirtan planning for 2024. The highlights of this MSF are: ISV Sankirtan team leaders had several brainstorming sessions and presented their individual team goals. Overall, Team ISV set the goals to increase at least 10% in both books and Lakshmi for 2024. Devotees enthusiastically participated in memorizing the Mangalacharana prayers from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Team ISV, under the leadership of His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu, shared best practices on how to distribute Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita sets to the disciples of His Holiness Rompad Swami and to the devotees in Toronto. Kids Sankirtan team also distributed Chaitanya Charitamrita sets to one and all. They consistently went out every weekend and found immense success in distributing sets at the Indian stores and door to door. This MSF, they distributed 107 Chaitanya Charitamrita sets, 5 Srimad Bhagavatams, and collected $5,223 in Lakshmi. Team Motel Gita placed 6,000 Bhagavad Gitas, 41 Srimad Bhagavatam sets, and 440 Science of Self-Realizations across hotels and motels all over North America. Apart from this, Team Motel Gita worked with devotees from Seattle, Boston, and Baltimore to help them place books at hotels and motels in USA. And also, initiative for digital version of Bhagavad Gita is in progress. And Team Motel Gita also have orders of over 10,000 assorted books which will be dispatched in the coming weeks. Western Sankirtan team conducted multiple meetings to come up with a strategy to expand book distribution this year. 2024 Traveling Sankirtan party started, and teams covered many universities and brought more than 15 students to Bhakti community. Western Sankirtan team distributed complete sets of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita sets in masses on streets without discrimination, following in the footsteps of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Team has covered various spots that includes DMV Santa Cruz, Chinese New Year, Mexican New Year, St. Patrick's Day Parade, Holy Festival, Walmarts in Eugene, Portland, Oregon, Redding, to name a few. And they covered many universities such as Oregon State University, South Chico State University, Sacramento State, UC Davis, American River College, Sacramento, Sacramento City College, and San Francisco State University. In all these places, Western Sankirtan team distributed 71 Chaitanya Charitamrita sets, 13 Srimad Bhagavatam sets, and they accrue total book points of 7,510.25, and they collected $23,000.69 in Lakshmi. His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu and Her Grace Nirakula Mataji, after giving Srimad Bhagavatam class at Mayapur, did a quick fundraiser, and just within 5 minutes got sponsorships for 40 Chaitanya Charitamrita sets and collected approximately $2,000 because this was collected in Indian rupees. Hariva! By the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we are happy to report that all the goals have been successfully met, surpassed, and smashed. More than 70 devotees participated in book distribution, and Team ISV accrued total of 29,678 book points, which includes 59 Srimad Bhagavatam sets. And Team ISV distributed and sponsored together total of 910 Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita sets. Out of which 587 were sponsored, and 323 Chaitanya Charitamrita sets were distributed from the beginning of the year, and smashing the goal of 250. Team ISV raised $84,449.62 in Lakshmi. We thank all the devotees, esteemed donors, and our dedicated Sankirtan devotees who contributed towards this MSF. Haribo! Our sincere gratitude to His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu and Her Grace Nirakula Mataji for inspiring Team ISV to work cooperatively and to please you, Srila Prabhupada, and thereby pleasing Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Haribol! Haribol! And our gratitude to all of Srila Prabhupada's disciples who are leading us onto this path. We pray the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to continue to shower His mercy upon Team ISV. MSF of Be a Gardener ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan ki, Shriman Mahaprabhu ki, Shri Shri Lakshmi Narsingha Dev ki, Gaura Premanande.
On behalf of all the devotees at ISV, we'd like to give special recognition and thanks to Malini Devi Dasi, SKP, Shraddha Devi Dasi, Jai Madhava Prabhu, and Pavani Bhakti for their stellar leadership, as well as the other leaders on the team. Thank you very much for leading us to ever-increasing service to Srila Prabhupada. Haribol! And now we're going to have the Gaura Aarti on Gaura Purnima. Harival. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Sri Mate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatane Jayo Jaya Gaura Chande Aroti Koshobha Jaya Gaura Chande Aroti Koshobha Jagamana Lobha Jagamana Lobha Aarti korena Brahma Adi Deva Gane Nara Hari Hari Kori Samaratulaya Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Gosharigaya Shanka Baje Ganta Baje Baje Karatala Madhura Mridanga Baje Paramarasala Madhur 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 Bhaje Madhur 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 Bhaje Shanka Bhaje Ganta Bhaje Madhur 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 Bhaje Shanka Bhaje Ganta Bhaje Madhur 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 Bhaje Madhur 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 Bhaje Shiva Jayo Jaya Gaura Chande Aarti Koshoba Shiva Jayo Jaya Gaura Chande Aarti Koshoba Madhur 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 Bhaje Madhur 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 Bhaje Shanka Bhaje Kanta Bhaje Madhur 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 Bhaje Madhur 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 Bhaje Madhur 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 Bhaje Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Ahu Koti Chandra Jani Vajanahu Chwala Gallade Shevanamala Tore Jhallamala Shiva Shuka Narara Dine Gada Gada Bhakati Vinoda Tekim Gaura Rasampada Shiva Jayo Jaya Gaura Chande Aarti Koshoba Gauranga Hey Gauranga Shiva Jayo Jaya Gaura Chande Aarti Koshoba Jagamana Loba Jagajana Gaurangera Rotik Shobha Jagajana Mana Loba Gaurangera Gaurangera Rotik Shobha Jagajana Mana Loba Jagajana Mana Loba Madhur, madhur, madhur bhaje. Jaga jana mana lobha. Madhur, madhur, madhur bhaje. Jaga jana mana lobha. Hari bol, hari bol, hari bol, Nitai Gaura hari bol. Nitai Gaura hari bol, hari bol, hari bol, Nitai Gaura hari bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Beat that drum. Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Govinda Jai Jai Gopala Jai Jaya Govinda, Govinda Jai Jai Gopala Jai Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jaya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Jai Gaura Hari Bol. Jai Gaura Premanande. You can stay standing for the prayers. Jayom Vishnupad Paramhamsa Virajakacharya Stotaras Shishimada Pai Charanada Bhaktivedanta Saiva Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jayom Vishnupad Paramhamsa Virajakacharya Stotaras Shishimada Srila Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. Ananta Kodi Vaishnavini Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Gaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasri Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gokubina Shamakun Radhakun Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Shri Mayapur Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Tulsi Devi Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Jamuna Devi Ganga Devi Ki Jai. Samveta Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Shri Gaur Purnim, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Mahamhotsav Avirbhav Ki. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Namaste Narasimhaya Pralalada Dadayane Hiranyakashipur Vakshaha Shilatanka Nakalaye Ito Nishinga Parado Nishingo Yato Yato Mito Shingha Bahir Nishingo Radaye Nishingo Nishkingamadin Sharanam Prapadye Tavakara Kamalau Bare Nakamadita Shingam Dalita Hiranya Kashi Putanu Bringam Keshava Krita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Nishinga Dev Jai Jagadisha Hare Jagadisha Hare Abakara Kamala Bore Nakamadita Singha Narahari Rupa Jai Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Kai Chaitanya Bogu Nachayar Marman Nachayar Marman Nachayar Marman Nachayar Marman Nachayar Marman Hey! Nisai Chaitanya Guru Natya Mama Joy alto na hai Joy alto na hai Hey mon joy alto na hai Mate Made Hey mon joy alto na hai Mate Made Joya Nisai Chaitanya Guru Natya Marman Joya Nisai Chaitanya Guru Natya Marman Natya Marman Natya Marman Natya Marman Natya Marman Hey! Nisai Chaitanya Guru Natya Marman Ore aparada dure jade pavitre madan Ore aparada dure jade pavitre madan तो ना है विचार तो ना है हो नाम अपराध विचार ना है हो नाम अपराध विचार ना है Jaya Nisai Chaitanya Guru Natya Marman Jaya Nisai Chaitanya Guru Natya Marman Natya Marman Natya Marman Natya Marman Natya Marman Hey! Nisai Chaitanya Guru Natya Marman Thakun Krishna Name Ruchi Habe Guchi Be Bandan Thakun Krishna Name Ruchi Habe Guchi Be Bandan Anuragto habe hai Anuragto habe hai Krishna name Anuragto habe hai Krishna name Anuragto habe hai Joya Nisai Chaitanya Guru Natya Marman Joya Nisai Chaitanya Guru Natya Marman Takun Anayase Sapalhabe Jivera Jivan Takun Anayase Sapalhabe Jivera Jivan Jivanto Niche Hey Jivanto Niche Hey Krishnadati Vela Jivanto Niche Hey Nishe Hey. Jaya Vitai Chaitanya Bolu Nishe Amarman. Jaya Vitai Chaitanya Bolu Nishe Amarman. I'll keep going. Nakshari Amarman. Nakshari Amarman. Nakshari Amarman. Nakshari Amarman. Nakshari Amarman. Joya Gita Chaitanya Bolu Nakshari Amarman. Eshe Brindavane. Radha Shamir. Pabeda Harshan. Eshe Vrindavane Radha Shamir Pabeda Harshan. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is showing us the path of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You chant Hare Krishna, the 10 offenses to be avoided, but when you chant Nitai Gauranga, they don't consider any offenses. So one simply makes advancement in spiritual life. If one gets a taste for this process, one's very fortunate. And if one misses the opportunity to get a taste for chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Such a person is the most unfortunate. And those who dive into the Sankirtan movement, leaving behind all their worries and cares in the world, dancing in the Hare Krishna dance festival, going to Rath Yatras, attending festivals, taking prasadam like rasgulla, samosa. Give a shout out. Huh? Gulab Jamun. Work with me, people. Sabji, puri, rabri, sandesh. Such persons, jalebi. After dancing all day long, they take a little prasadam or a lot. They get back up and dance some more, and the next day they wake up to the sound of the Srimad Bhagavatam. They chant Hare Krishna. They look forward at every moment to the next opportunity to dance in the Hare Krishna Dance Festival. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes and dances with them. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, if you use up the rest of your life for this rather than toiling in anxiety in the material world, thinking something good's going to happen, and you'll be waiting a long time, then such a person goes directly back home, back to Godhead to see Radha Krishna in the spiritual world. So there's a way of voting for that process of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's been declared a national proposition. All you have to do to enter wholeheartedly into the Hare Krishna dance party of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a simple phrase. It's spreading all over the world, and it was earlier on television that the way to vote this evening before 7:30 is to say this one phrase with your heart. Gaura Kripa Hole Hey. Gaura Kripa Hole Hey. If you want to join the Hare Krishna party, Gaura Kripa Hole Hey. 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 Jai Chaitanya Bolu Jaya Marman. Jai Chaitanya Bolu Jaya Marman. Jai Marman. Jai Marman. Jai Marman. Jai Marman. Hey! Jaya Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Bol, Hare Krishna. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Joya Nitai, Chaitanya Bole, Nach Re Amar Man. Joya Nitai, Chaitanya Bole, Nach Re Amar Man. Nachari Armarman, Nachari Armarman, Nachari Armarman, Nachari Armarman. Hey! Nachari Armarman, Nach Re Amar Man, Nach Re Amar Man. Go Premanande. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Jai Nitai Gaur. So I can see everybody's in ecstasy. Do you know why? Because we did 910 CC sets today. I can totally understand your enthusiasm and ecstatic, calling out for Lord Gauranga, because that's the reason that we have this whole Sankirtan movement. And if you are wondering what is that 910, if you can turn back a little bit and turn around and look, those are CC sets. So those are the 910 sets of CC were distributed from January till now. And that was a beautiful offering done by our Sankirtan team. So that's something huge to celebrate. So we are so grateful that Mahaprabhu has engaged us in this service, and we are able to make some offering to Srila Prabhupada and our dear Vaisesika Prabhu and Mother Nirakula. So please, big round of applause for all the Sankirtan devotees and the whole ISV community. Okay, so why the DTs are still open? Because we wanted to know a few things. We wanted to acknowledge some of the devotees who have been working hard and coming together to put this festival together for you. So beautiful decoration has been done by Brajavilasini and Kalakeli and team. If you're around, please. Yes, if you want to come, if you want to go through, you can come through front and you can, please go ahead. Thank you. And then next we see the beautiful vases on the altar. That's done by our dear Kushangi Mataji and her team. Haribo. And then in the hall, the beautiful decoration is done by Kalakeli, and the altar one is by Brajavilasini. So thank you so much. And then you see the whole CC sets. That's a wonderful offering. It's Kushi and Tarang. They have done this beautiful decoration at the Prabhupada's altar. Okay, and beautiful outfit that is offered. So we don't just distribute CC sets. We also have organized system in a place where we study CC and Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, all the Prabhupada's books. And so this outfit actually is sponsored by Bhakti Vaibhava team, which is led by Srivas Pandit Prabhu and many other devotees who are participant on that group have sponsored beautiful outfit for today. Okay, I'll be quick in a few other announcements. Everything is important to us. I wanted to acknowledge the sponsorship from the parents of Ria Dal on the occasion of her 4th birthday. Please wish Ria happy birthday. Is Ria around? Yes, happy birthday, Ria. Make sure you come and take the Lord Gauranga's lotus sweet flower from us, okay? And that Sri Gopal Prabhu has also Maha Sweet for you. Hare Krishna, thank you. And then we have we have another sponsors, actually quite a bit. Nikhil Fernandez Prabhu is also sponsoring. Thank you, Nikhil Fernandez Prabhu. We have Anil Prabhu, then Ashish Prabhu and Ankita Tiwari. They are also sponsoring. Thank you very much. And that your birthday? April 3rd is her birthday, so we wish you happy birthday in advance. And then we also have Sukhada Gauranga Prabhu and Prema Kishori Mataji sponsoring for their 22nd anniversary. Haribo. And Ruchir Pandit Prabhu, he sponsors most of the feast. So thank you, Ruchir Pandit Prabhu, for sponsoring today's feast. And we want to thank all the cooks, all the volunteers who have come forward. And we do have tons of service after the program. So after you honor the beautiful Prasadam, please come forward and help out with whatever service you can do. Also, if you have missed sponsoring CC set, please come forward and we'll make sure that you don't go home without a CC set. Isn't it beautiful looking there, right? You don't want to miss it. So we will make sure Vaisesika Prabhu is here. He'll be happy to hand you a case of CC set. Hare Krishna. Prasadam, the cooks.
Happy Gaura Purnima, everybody. So because of this auspicious day, all the ISV chefs contributed and collaboratively they put together an Ekadashi feast. So the menu includes, but is not limited to, fried quinoa, yogurt samo, palak paneer, mixed vegetable stew, samudana vara, quinoa dokla, mint chutney, gulab jamun, tapioca kheer, and a special drink. And just a reminder that all this feast is Ekadashi friendly. Hare Krishna, and I hope you enjoy it.
Ekadashi gulab jamuns. I don't know about you, but I think we also want to acknowledge Achyuta Kumar Prabhu who just sponsored the 10 sets of CC. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So, yeah, you know, there is plenty of opportunity. We are here till midnight, so please come forward. We'll take all the sets. And now we'll go into the Prasadam prayers. Hare Krishna.
Give him the mic. Give him the mic. The mic.
Radhe
Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe.
Now Hare Krishna mantra.
Hare Krishna mantra.
Okay.
Jodendriya sahika jive pele vishaya shagare sarmajye jibayati loba mursudurmati Shake Jeta Katita Shamshare Krishna Boradoya Moy Gori Bare Jiva Jai Shra Prasadana Dilo Bahai Shayanamrita Pau Radha Krishna Guna Gao Preme Jako Shri Chaitanya Nita Paire Karina Shanti Pure Prabhu Advaitera Gare Dui Prabhu Bojane Bochilo Shakori Ashwadana Prabhu Esha Krishna Ashwadilo Heno Shakashwadane Krishna Prema Aishemane Shai Preme Goro Ashwadana Jada Bhuri Pari Hari Rasara Bhujana Kori Hari Hari Bolo Sarvajan Hari Hari Bolo Sarvajan Mahaprasade Govinde Nama Brahmani Vaisave Sapa Punya Batam Rajan Nishraso Nagajayate Chakari Sarvadhutanam Hanirasyo Pajayate Prasanate Tasoyashu Budi Parya Pradustate Trayupa Dutta Satkanda Vasavankara Charchitaha Uttishta Bodhino Dasas Kavamayam Jayemahi Kausham Pariyishitam Bhadi Nityam Vadura Deshataha Prati Matrena Bodhadyam Dasrakala Vicharana Nadesha Niyamastatra Nakala Niyamastatra Pratamanam Drutam Shishte Bodharim Hari Abrave Bhagavat Shri Mahaprasariki Go Premanande Nitai Gaura Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Nitai Gaura Hari Bo. Please come take Prasadam.